From humble beginnings in Virginia, at an early age, Napoleon Hill was encouraged to trade his gun for a typewriter. And as they say, the rest is history. In a fortuitous meeting with industrialist Andrew Carnegie, he encouraged young Napoleon to make a lifetime goal to interview some of the most successful people of his time and learn their secrets. From those priceless connections, he gathered the most comprehensive set of ideas that would become an encyclopedia on the law of success. No one before or since organized these ideas so thoroughly into an entire philosophy of success, unparalleled in its detail and treasured to this day. Through the years, Napoleon Hill's writings were published in dozens of languages and have sold millions of copies around the world. Almost 80 years since the original 1937 edition was written, Think and Grow Rich is still an international bestseller.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You know, people are wonderful if you come to know them properly. And one of the grand things about the work that I'm engaged in is that I am bringing people together under the proper circumstances where they find out the better qualities of each other. Inasmuch as I'm dividing my talk...
During his lifetime, Napoleon Hill gave dozens of speeches, and some of his greatest speeches have never been published until now.
Well, the idea for the book came from Don Green. Don is the executive director of the Napoleon Hill Foundation. I had discovered a copy of the 1922 speech that Napoleon Hill had given at Salem College, and it was a terrific speech, so I sent it to Don, and apparently that triggered the idea.
Napoleon Hill's Greatest Speeches is a collection of never-before-published writings and speeches from the archives of the Napoleon Hill Foundation, available for the first time in print, as an e-book, and a professionally narrated audiobook.
The one thing I found most interesting about this book was that it is unique. It's unique in the sense that it provides a sample of the full spectrum of Napoleon Hill's thinking, from his early days until later on in life. For example, early in his life he called the principles of success requisites. Later on they morphed into full principles. Now the reason why they changed, of course, is he found out that if you applied the requisites, they worked, they always worked. Therefore they were principles. So the relationship between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind is really what makes all this work. It is why Napoleon Hill wrote and said many, many times that the only thing that you have complete control of is your mind. It is also why he said, what the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve.
Sure to be an instant classic, get your copy of Napoleon Hill's Greatest Speeches, now available at these and other fine retailers.